Hey guys, excuse the bad lighting and my mask that I still have on. I'm going over to Sephora because that eye cream that I got the other day, this one, the Niacinamide brightening cream from First Aid Beauty. The problem with this eye cream is that the tone itself, while it brightens, it also brightens with like silver reflex, and on my skin tone, having olive tone skin, it looks ashy under my eyes, and that's not a look that I want to go for under my eyes. I usually like something more yellow in tone or more peach in tone, definitely nothing that is just silver. And on top of it, it actually dries down. So unfortunately, what that does is it doesn't leave room for a whole lot of moisture to be under the concealer. So it's just all around not worth it. And it just so happens that I need a backup of my YSL Touche Éclat. I just opened my backup, so I'm just gonna buy another one of those. It's my favorite concealer. I love it. And so I'm going to pick that up right now. And then I really wanted to go by Bath & Body Works today, but I just don't know if I feel like dealing with that on Christmas Eve. Today is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve to anyone who celebrates. And I got, I'm excited to try this. So my boss gave me this hot cocoa bomb. It looks super cute and festive, so I'm gonna try this. And it's actually nice because the shell on this one is white chocolate, which I love. And then he also gave me this massive bottle of Bombay Sapphire, because if and when I drink, there are two things that I will drink if I'm having a beverage. Hennessy, just Hennessy dry. It can be, I like to have it chilled, but I don't necessarily like to have ice in it because it just waters it down. And then the other thing that I will drink is gin and tonic. I do like a good gin and tonic, but I don't like a lot of gin. He knows that I like Bombay Sapphire, so now I have a massive bottle of Bombay that I can use if and when I decide to have a drink. You know, honestly, I've never been the type to just sit at home and drink alcohol. It's never really been my thing. I like to, go to a bar or like go sit outside and have drinks. For me to just sit in my living room and be drinking alcohol is not something that I will do very often, if ever. With this year also being a little different because of restaurants being closed and stuff, it might actually be a time where I make a beverage at home. All right, guys, so I'm gonna run into Sephora and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So I will show you really quickly what I got. All that I got at Sephora was I picked up 2 of my YSL Touche Éclat in 4.5. That's my shade that I use all the time. And then I popped over to Anthropologie. I'm actually getting ready to go to a different Anthropologie because there is something that this store didn't have, but it says another store has. I want to redo my bathroom, like, little makeup area. So I found this, and it's just like in a little tin, but it has acrylic, like a clear coat over it. It's very cute. It was only $7. I found it in the sales section. It was originally $24. So I feel like I got a good deal on that. And what I will probably do is, once I figure out what I'm going to do with my little vanity area, I will probably just show you guys what the end result looks like. I feel like Christmas is just very different this year for everyone. Typically on Christmas Eve, there's sort of this like magical feeling in the air. Like if you go to stores and stuff, or if you happen to go by the mall, there's usually just this feeling of, I don't know, it's usually a really good feeling. It's like Christmas Eve, everyone's in a good mood. But unfortunately this year it's just, you know, a bummer for many of us. I do consider myself very, very blessed to have, you know, I look at everything now and feel so overly grateful to have a job and a roof over my head, just like the most bare necessities. I look at those and feel so grateful. And don't get me wrong, like I'm grateful all the time, but I feel especially grateful this year because I realize that those small things are items that a lot of people don't have and they're struggling to obtain. If anything, I do feel like 2020 really put things into perspective for a lot of us as far as what we want out of life and what we desire to focus on and where we're going to put our energy, which I think is really amazing. All right, you guys, so since it's raining, I'm going to focus on just driving and getting to the destination. And then when I get there, I will check in with you guys. So I'll see you in just a couple minutes. I got to the other Anthropologie. They had what I thought I wanted, but I didn't buy it. Instead, I got 2 of the volcano diffuser oils. They had the spiced cider, which is really nice. But if I'm being completely honest, once fall and Christmas passes, I kind of phase out the whole apple, you know, scents in my house. So I figured, you know, I would get the volcano ones. They're good like year round. They were 30% off, so I paid $14 each. But these bottles do last a pretty long time. I usually put 4 or 5 drops in my diffuser and it will run for like 6 or 7 hours. If I left it on that long. I don't usually leave it on that long because of Axel. If I wanted to, it would last that long. And then I got a Lanolips lip luminizer in the shade Beach. This is more of a bright coral. I'll insert a little close-up for you guys. I already own this, but I like it so much I wanted to get a little backup. And since it was 30% off, I figured might as well. They didn't have any holiday candles left, so they are phasing stuff out and obviously getting ready for spring, which is great. I'm going to talk to you guys while I make my way towards my house. This parking garage is a zoo. Hold on. This fucking asshole that parked in front of me definitely hit my car. I took a picture of it. Just like, what a fucking idiot. And then the whole thing is like, he tapped my car, the front of it, and he didn't even take the time to back up and move. Like, what a fucking asshole. The funny thing is that I'm actually most likely going to trade my car in the next month or so because I just need a new car. I've needed a new car for over a year and I continue putting it off and not wanting to deal with it. But what I worry is going to happen is I'm going to end up just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then something's going to happen where it's like, oh shit, I need a new car, and I'm in a position where, you know, it's like, well, if you would have dealt with it a month ago, then you would have probably been in a different situation, and I don't want to do that this time. Sorry guys. Still in the parking garage. My boyfriend called, so I was talking to him. I told him about that guy that hit my car. He was like, you should have left him a fucking note. Like, I don't have time for people like that. I'm just gonna report it. As soon as I get home, if I notice that there's any amount of damage, I'm going to report him. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about how I'm going into 2021 with a nice little following on YouTube. I have the best, most amazing group of people who subscribe to my channel. And I was thinking about things that I don't want to see on YouTube in 2021, as far as stuff I don't want to see from creators. You know, if 2021 showed me anything, it's that there are some really vile people on YouTube making videos, and it's something that I wasn't really aware of until this year, because historically I had always known of the popular YouTubers being the ones that were historically really, really problematic and vile in the way that they act. But I have learned that there are a lot of small YouTubers that are just as bad, if not worse, even though they don't have the same subscriber count of, you know, say like a Jeffree Star or a Shane Dawson or a Jake Paul, even like a Nikocado Avocado, like all of these popular YouTubers that are problematic. There are a ton that are very small who are also problematic. And on top of, you know, people, I always say this, I'm not the gatekeeper on anyone when it comes to YouTube and what people make videos about, but I still get frustrated for the subscriber. I get frustrated for the person who is deciding to spend moments of their life watching your channel, and the fact that those people are not appreciated. Emily D. Baker did a video on her Instagram Live. I think it was it might have been the night before last. So it would have been Wednesday night, or what's today, Thursday? So it would have been Tuesday night, I think. I don't know. And she did a video talking about how she got a message or a comment, it was a comment, I believe, from one of her subscribers who was just thanking Emily for what she does on YouTube. And this subscriber was in hospice care. And, you know, it was deeply touching, not only for just me as a YouTuber, but it would have been touching to anyone listening to Emily share this story from one of her subscribers. And, you know, she read the comment, and then she also kind of went into, this is what it's, you know, all about. Like, this is why I make videos. This is amazing, this community. And it really just drove home why I feel like I make videos. And even though I don't know if I have anyone who is necessarily in that position that watches me, but I know that there are people who have been at home for months and not able to leave their house because they are medically fragile, or, you know, they have immune issues, so they're not able to leave their home and go to Anthropology to pick up a diffuser oil. So, you know, you guys are choosing to sort of watch my videos as an escape to spend part of your day with someone who is going out and about and running some errands. Or if I'm not running errands, if I'm just at home talking, it is beyond what I could have ever imagined. It's just beyond anything that I could have ever imagined that someone would want to listen to me. Like, and I say that all the time, but you guys, like, when I say that my life is very ordinary, I mean that to the fullest. I work a full-time job. I live in a one-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend and our dog. I drive a car that has 120,000 miles on it. There have been times where I have lived paycheck to paycheck, quite literally. And, you know, I'm just an ordinary girl who decided to start making YouTube videos and take a gamble and see where it would lead me. And it is disheartening to see how some people just don't see that. They don't see, you know, and you don't have to look very far to look at it from that point of view. You really don't. It's not some sort of great journey that you need to go on to try to figure that part out. It's actually very easy. It is a little, oh, there's a yellow lab. Oh my God. Oh, he was definitely pooping on the sidewalk. Oh my God. I realize that there are times where I sound like a complete broken record, and it's like, girl, shut up. Like, you've said the same thing over and over and over again. But if me being a broken record is vocalizing my appreciation for any single person that decides to spend part of their day with me, then I don't know what to tell you. I will sound like a broken record for as long as I'm on YouTube, because that will never, my appreciation for my subscribers will never take a back seat to anything else that I'm doing on YouTube. But one thing that I would like to see from people in 2021 on YouTube, specifically commentary channels, can we stop tearing down people that aren't doing anything that's very bad? You know, y'all already know, I'm going to call it how it is. So the whole thing is that with this whole thing with Josh from Dad Challenge podcast, how people decided to jump on the bandwagon and make videos about him, some more than others, specifically BX Beast Boy, who decided to just like talk himself in circles about Josh. So the thing that I'm saying here is that if someone is not, I don't understand where the problem with Josh even came up. I get it. Did he do a lot of videos on Micah? Yes. Did I agree with all of his tactics? Not necessarily, but I don't believe that what he's done warrants multiple videos tearing the man down, because his message is very clear. I would like to see commentary channels putting their energy towards discussing people that are actually doing bad things, like exploiting their children, or, you know, being horrible to their subscribers, or taking advantage of their followers, like someone like Tiffany Beeston selling her oils to her subscribers. These are the kinds of things that I would rather see the energy put towards, instead of focusing on someone like Josh, who is trying to expose what family vloggers are really all about. I don't know. I just get very annoyed when I feel like there's a bandwagon happening. And I think that it's easy to just jump in and make videos talking about someone, because all you have to do is, turn on your camera and make the video. But the problem is that when you're a commentary channel and you're choosing to just, dog on any and everyone, your credibility will go down the drain with your subscribers. And that's kind of the one thing that I thought about early on was, okay, if I'm going to make commentary content, then I want to make sure that my credibility never dwindles. Because once your credibility dwindles and once you start to lose, once your subscribers start to lose that interest in what you have to say, that is where a big problem arises. I don't think that everyone is cut out to do commentary on YouTube, in my personal opinion. I do think that it takes, I don't want to say it takes someone special, but I think that it takes a certain personality type to be able to make commentary content and be taken seriously for a long period of time with their subscribers. So hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get home and hang out with Axel, get something to eat, and I don't know, I might make another video tonight. I have no clue. But for now, if you like the video, please leave me a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.